Hello guys, it's your boy the KingdomPuzzleKey, and we are back at it again with Danganronpa. Last time we completed our first class trial in the Hope's Peak Academy, and we found out that Leon is the killer, and that Sayaka tried to frame us. Now we're once again back at it again, so let's continue on the madness. Huh. This is... Makoto hasn't said a word ever since what happened. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything near her to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. Okay, now I know this bear is just rubbing salt into our wounds. It is pretty effing delusional, but that goes without saying at this point. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Ugh. This guy is so creepy, like, which I get that's the point, but Jesus! I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's effed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone, just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We're already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone can betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, if not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we expected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing our every need. For our every need, I mean. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No!
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all could have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame onto yourself, you're turned into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Uh-oh, it's nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
AKA nighttime, we know, Monokuma.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Yep.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
We know.
Oh, and one other thing.
Hmm?
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
I'm sorry, what?
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Jesus!
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
Okay.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone.
Oh boy.
Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
Oh boy. What was that about just now? Was he trying to say it's our fault what happened? That's pretty messed up, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit! Just who does he think he is? And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's life of despair. Daily life. I woke up to the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. He then called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
I'm sorry, what?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
What is Monokuma up to this time? Doesn't this feel just great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure you stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in riving agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry! Now, if you keep doing the exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist! Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours! That sounds like the kind of joke a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey!
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brand new post-trial world till you explode! With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we won't know till we will look.
Hey!
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a stable food source. Now let's get moving! Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Alright, let's see what Monokuma really meant. Huh. Hero.
What the heck?
Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
I'm sorry, what? I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Yeah, I do not want to deal with whatever this is. Right, I can only go into hallways. I keep forgetting that. Nope, nothing. I think it'll be faster if I check it out myself. Ah, Mondo.
Yo.
I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but
Shit.
just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shoot. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it.
Hey!
What?
Don't make that face! You look like a pea. Yeah. You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No thanks. I think I got enough for now.
Yo.
Well, okay. I'm gonna look for another way out then. Alright. I should look around the school first. Huh. A new world. Maybe in here? I really don't want to go in. I don't want to see this place ever again. Ah, that's the trial room. Huh? The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? So, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Alright, so let's check it out. Alright, so... Ooh, Sakura!
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should probably take a really close look around. Yeah, too bad I don't see anything. Alright. Nothing over there. Whoa. Ooh, a library. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on an active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but a serious issue is beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are waiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust in the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
That must have been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school is already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak. Yeah, that is concerning. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as this issue is blah 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 blah. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we could figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... I'm absolutely shocked! How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works? Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just, you know what, drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it, not at all. I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you can do is worthwhile. Say whatever about you want about me, but never judge a book by its offer.
You know nothing!
Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than a rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. If his pet... nothing here. It looks like this library has been neglected for a really long time. As nice as the school is itself, whoever's in charge of it, upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Well, I think that's all we'll find here. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. I saw all there was. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. So, did you find anything out, Kyoko? It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. I think that's all we'll get for now. I think there might be still more to look at in here. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like the library's been neglected. Yeah. Well, that's good, I guess. Yeah. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particular. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adults? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. So someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you secretly into boy-on-boy action. But boy-on-boy, I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you!
It's all filled for throwaway culture that should be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Alright, let's check if there's anything else here. The shelf is nothing. Huh? It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, and nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, then there's nothing I can really do about it. Can I leave now? Yeah. I think that's all I'll get thus far. So let's see if there are any other areas to head to. Huh, a classroom. Let's check it out. Nothing noteworthy here. Nope. Then nothing here. The gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything has opened up yet. Alright, let's check on Sakura again. Nothing else here. Huh? A pool? How did I not notice that before?
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool, 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 pool! You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? Alright, so what do you think about all this, Celeste? The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you don't seem like the type who might not be into that type of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker room here have all the exercise equipment you can ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kinda like to get a little stronger. You wanna get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go into the locker room? It's not like I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Yeah, is locker phobia a thing? I should talk to Oi.
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Maybe I should check out the locker room. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? Really? Ah! If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader to the next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security with each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency shall be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be taka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow the girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish! Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? Because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
Like, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age you'd try humping a plastic bottle. So, to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then, in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man or some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Disgusting.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulations are now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass at this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than getting a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea on what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall ASAP. Okay, ladies and gents, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting, new? Anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library! That's something! Right? Look at how menacing my hamster face is!
Okay.
And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment! And also I'm an athlete, did I forget to mention that?
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Oh hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about effing way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You effing people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the F?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of ass school. We need to find a goddamn way out now! Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes. For now, we must find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you effing loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
Are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Yeah.
As such, soon the doors... Okay then.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Yeah. I think this is where we'll leave off for now. I'll try to keep this a bit more shorter. Anyways, as always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is the Kingdom Puzzle Key, signing off!